What's up guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mattia. I'm a professional time-lapse and hyperlapse photographer living in Madrid. And today I want to show you how to make a time-lapse basically for free. Let's go. Hey guys, I hope you're well. First of all, I want to let you know that finally the Spanish version of my ebook is now available on my website. So yeah, I know a lot of you have been asking about it and thank you for your patience. I really hope you will enjoy it. And I'm also very excited to announce that the printed version of my book is ready as well. And I made a few tests over the past weeks to see which paper or cover was better, and I finally made my decision. I want as well thank you all of you that already bought a copy. I really appreciate your support and I'm very happy to hear all your kind and inspiring feedbacks. It makes me so happy to know that you are learning from it. So, right, back to the video. So, there are a couple of ways to make a time-lapse without having to spend hundreds of euros. If you don't own Lightroom already, you can use a free editing software to edit your RAW and export them in JPEGs. Once you got your JPEGs ready, use a software called a Time-Lapse Assembler. This is a pretty straightforward software that allows you to create time-lapse video. And this is how it works. Select the folder where your sequence is, choose the codec you want your video to be. H.264, it's a good codec for uploading straight to social media. Select the frame rate, 30 in my case. Then you can resize the time-lapse if you want to, and finally select the quality. And I will go with the max. Then click encode, and that's it. Easy peasy. However, with this software you are very limited. You can't deflicker your sequence or create a smooth transition when light changes. So I will use this software only on time-lapses when the light in your scene remain the same. So forget the sunrise and sunset. Use this software only if you are just starting out and want to see what the time-lapse would look like, or if you want to do a quick edit, but I won't recommend it to use it professionally. Another way to create a time-lapse for free and also have more control on line transition and settings is to use the free version of LR Time-Lapse. This is amazing if you are getting started with time-lapse. With the free version you are limited to 400 RAW and you can export only up to 1080p. However, if you want to use the full potential of this software, you need Lightroom because it uses the XMP files to write and read those changes on the RAW files. And here how it works. Once you import your sequence into Lightroom, load it into LR Time-Lapse, create the keyframes and save the metadata. Go back to Lightroom, right click on read metadata, then on the right bottom choose the LR Time-Lapse keyframes, and you will see the keyframes in your photos. Edit those photos as you please, save the metadata, go back to LR Time-Lapse, click reload and click auto transition. If you want to deflicker the time-lapse, click deflickering and save. Now go back to Lightroom and export all the RAW to JPEGs. You need to export all your images to JPEGs because LR Time-Lapse it only works with this format. Now go back to LR Time-Lapse and on the top menu go to File and select Render Video. And the pop-up menu will open and on Task choose the folder where your sequence is. On output file, choose the folder where you want your time-lapse to be exported to. And on the free version, you can only select the H.264 and the output size at 1080p. Now select the frame rate, the quality high, which is the max that you can get. Leave the color sample at 420 and click render. And bam! You have your time-lapse. If you already have a bit of experience and really want to get into time-lapse, I recommend to get at least the private license at 119 euro, which will unlock a lot of features to make more professional looking time-lapse. I will have a link down below if you want to check it out. And that's it. This is how you can create a time-lapse for free. So I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Of course, if you have any question, let me know in the comment. If you want to learn more about creating time-lapse professionally, don't forget to check out my ebook or sign up to my newsletter to get a free basic time-lapse guide. So right, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao ciao!